All right, so today we're going to learn a song called Sweet But Psycho, and I'm going to share my music with you so that you can have a look at how it sounds. It's by Ava Max, I think, or Ava Max. Very popular song. What I'm going to do is press play on the music, and this song, before I do press play, it sounds simple, and it is, but I've kept it in the original key because I really want you to be able to play along with the music from Spotify, which means there are lots of flats, lots of black keys in this song. So this is a little bit of a trickier song to learn, but if you've got a good ear and you're motivated, you'll definitely be able to learn it. So let's have a listen to how it sounds. Alright, so in that song, like I said, there's quite a few flats, so I'm just going to quickly draw a couple of those out for you now. These are over here, these are all of the flats. The order of flats is always the same, so if there's one flat, let me write this here for you, 1 second. If there's one flat, it will be B flat. So we've got B flat, then we've got E flat, then we've got A flat, and we've got D flat. That's the first four. It spells bead. But then there's also one more flat, and that is G flat. All right, so B, E, A, G, D. Basically all 5 black keys, all right? I won't highlight all of the flats in this song because there are many, many, many. The best thing for you to do is to practice a little bit at a time and you'll figure them out yourself. But I'll show you a little bit. This is a flat, this is a flat, this is a flat. This one, 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 and this one. Where my red dots are, don't have to remember this, but can you see how many flats there are in this song? So I'm going to play it for you now, and the more that you play it, the more the flats won't even matter to you. You'll just be able to play it by memory, and that'll be the best thing. All right, so let's learn this song over at the piano. All right, so this song, here is our G flat, which is the note it starts on. And then it's going to go down to the F. So we've got oh, she's sweet but a psycho. And there's our D flat, so that's the first part. Now, if you want to challenge, it's obviously easy to just copy me. But if you wanted to do this and challenge yourself, I would love for you to actually try to work it out by yourself with the music and then come back and watch me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play it for you now, but it would be so cool to hear from some of you who actually tried it by yourself first and then you came back and tried it with me. All right, so, but let me continue. Here we go. So we've got, oh, she's a psycho. All right. So that part, don't forget lots of F's in this song. So, oh, she's sweet but a psycho. All right, play that lots of times. And then we go down to our B, back up to our F. Oh my, oh my. And that is the whole thing because it repeats again. Here we go. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, so that's what she's blind. Yeah, so we're basically only using these keys. All right, so if you put your hand in that area, all right, I'm going to just play the whole song one more time and you can play along with me once you've practiced. Go back and rewind this video and play along with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Cool, and I'm going to do it one more time, nice nice and slowly, all right? Here we go. If you don't know it yet, I would suggest clapping along while I play or even singing along while I play. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. All right. The hardest thing is playing along with me when there's so many notes. So I would suggest you work it out by yourself, and then we will come and learn the left hand. So in the left hand, as you can see on the screen, we've got some chords here. We've got a G flat chord, a D flat, an A flat, and a B flat. Okay? So 4 chords. G flat, D flat, A flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A, B, A, G. All right. So when we're doing chords, the first thing to do is to find the bass note. So if it's G flat, then you would play a G flat. Okay, it's also an F sharp. Today we're going to call it a G flat. So G flat. The next chord was a D flat. So G flat, D flat, then an A flat. I like to do this lower one. So A flat. So the flat is just the note and then a tiny bit lower. Okay. So G flat, D flat, A flat, and then B flat. If you can do that pretty easily, then the next thing you can actually do is to play a G flat chord with your thumb and your pinky. So wherever your thumb naturally sits is normally about 5 notes higher. Wouldn't be this one. That sounds a bit off. It's going to be this one. So G flat, D flat, A flat, and B flat feels like going there, but it's actually to the F. Because remember how I said there's lots of Fs in this song? Sometimes you can even use your pincer fingers. Yeah, so. I would suggest doing that first. Hold for 2, play 2, play 2, then 1, and play for 2, play for 2, play for 2, then 1, 1. Oh, she's super psycho, she's right though, now she's screaming, oh my, oh my, And just quickly, if you do know how to do that and you want an extra challenge, you could play 3 notes. Without F. Hold 2, play for 2, A, and D, B flat, this is the B flat, this is the A flat. If you are doing this, I promise that you will get it if you replay this over and over. So one more time, this chord, A flat chord, B flat chord, back to A flat, G. All right, so let's listen to me playing the song with both hands now. And if you can, play along with the left hand or the right hand, and eventually you might even be able to do it together. All right. Have some water. Okay, so my suggestion would be don't play a whole chord, just play the bass note, which is what I'm going to do now. All right. 1, 2, 3, and. B flat next. Even I get mixed up when I play those two. There's lots of notes to do, so let's do it again. Ready, 2, 3, and. Better when I looked at the music. So if you want the music, just let me know and I will send you the music. I was looking at my music that time. But eventually you do want to be able to play it by memory. Okay, so it just takes lots of trial and error. I'm going to do it again. This time I'm going to do it with chords. And play this video many times over, and you choose. You could play along with me like this. You could play along with me like this. Or you could play along with me like this. Alright, and eventually you could play along with both hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. So now you know the chorus of Sweet But Psycho. And what would be good now is for you to practice and watch this video many times over. I leave the mistakes in the video so that you know that it's not always perfect, but I did play through a couple where that was perfect, so you can play along with me. But even when you've been doing it quite a few times, you can forget. So that's not even a problem if you make a mistake, completely fine. The most important thing is to break it down, do a little bit at a time, and be really excited when you get a part of it. That song is kind of tricky. Definitely send me a video, link me to a song that you upload on YouTube, or otherwise just send it to me personally, and I would love to see how you go with Sweet But Psycho. Okay, have fun.